This is Sky, baby.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Styles, and I'm here with my bro
True Royalty,
and this is True Talk Podcast. This weekend is a special weekend. It's Mother's Day weekend, so it was only right to get a mother, but not just a mother, no, not just any mother. You feel me? It's a special friend of mine, super special. Introduce yourself.
I'm Dominique, aka Bronze Beauty.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean, a lot of y'all tapped in with her, you feel me, her lifestyle, her story, you feel me? So, we're going to chop it up with her a little bit. But before we do that, we're going to give her flowers, literally.
Word.
That's so nice.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
You always surprising me. Thank you, guys.
This a couple of items. You don't got to open it right now, but yeah, all that's for you.
Thank you guys so much.
From the True Talk Podcast, Happy Mother's Day. You heard?
Thank you.
We appreciate you being here. Something like.
All right, so you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to you like I don't know you, even though me and you super close. Like, who is Dominique? Who is Bronze Beauty? Like, what do you do?
All right, so I'm Dominique. I'm an educator. Not only am I an educator, but I'm also in grad school for mental health counseling. I have a swimsuit line called Bare Essence. I'm a mom. I'm a sister. I'm a good friend. I'm a travel guru. The list is endless.
What's the Instagrams for your businesses?
The business page is Bare Essence Company at Instagram, and the website is bareessence.net. I specialize in swimsuits and lingerie.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Gotta check that out for my shorty.
You said you were like a travel guru. I would call you. Yeah,
I'm trying. I ain't up there yet, but.
How many countries have you been to?
Like 22.
Right, what you mean you ain't up there? Fuck you talking
about?
For real.
Like, you just made me feel like I ain't been nowhere.
Niggas ain't been at a North Jersey City. Fuck you talking about? Niggas, United States.
She said
it's 7 continents.
22
it's 7
countries.
continents. I haven't been to half of the places that is on my bucket list.
That's still a lot, though. Shit.
It is a lot, considering, you know, I came from the urban society or whatever, and I'm thugging.
Doing your thing. Doing your thing. That's a blessing. You doing your thing.
What was your most fulfilling experience traveling? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, not just like I did it, but something that, you know what I mean, that set your soul on fire. Like, you know what I mean, something that you.
I would have to say, like, each time I go to Africa, different parts. I've been to different parts. I've been to West. I've been East. And I would have to say, when I go to Africa and I'm able to visit the orphanages and things like that is very fulfilling for me. There's one orphanage that I go to, I was able to see the kids from the first time I met them until like 2-3 years later, how they was doing. Right, they still was there, unfortunately, but I was able to see them
deserve
grow.
them flowers. You definitely deserve them flowers.
They remembered you?
No. But whatever.
It's not me, you did it though.
Right, but you
they
remember
still
them.
grateful when all that food and stuff come, the clothes and stuff come. They grateful.
Yeah, that's a crazy life experience though, for real. To even like go out there and be able to do that.
No,
it's culture shocking, period. Because like just being on roads that's just full of dirt. I never knew that dirt was not brown. The shit is like gold looking.
Right.
I never knew that.
That's
that
crazy.
shit crazy.
Uh-huh.
So as far as you said you're an educator, what do you do as far as being an educator?
Well, I work for Jersey City Public Schools, and I'm a teacher. Early childhood. My degree is in early childhood. I also work at high school. Also, before taking a leave of absence, I was in high school.
So you know what I'm saying. I mean, you're a beautiful woman. You feel me? How is that teaching high school kids? I know they be on your body.
Facts.
Because I would be.
Because I wish I had teachers that look like
Because I ain't never had no teacher that looked like Miss Dominique.
Definitely did. I would have got straight A's. For real.
Honestly, it's very cool. They look at me as not a kid, but they relate to me. Of course, the boys are on my body, but they have respect. But what I learned with being in high school is that my purpose is bigger than the classroom. Because at the end of the day, teenagers are young adults and they go through the same things we go through. So it's hard to get them to be focused in the classroom when they got real stuff going on outside of the classroom.
That's a fact.
So I found myself helping them in those situations more than being able to educate them. So that's what made me decide to go back to grad school to get into counseling. Because if I could provide better resources for them, for the outside world, to help them function outside, then I feel like,
That's dope, though.
It's
You
better.
helping them mold a better future for them.
Word. Because everybody is not built for just school.
Nah, you're right.
And there's kids that's worrying about what's going on at home or what's going on in the streets more than anything, because that's the light of their life.
That's the reality.
Yeah.
For real.
It's true. So,
you know what I mean, knowing that, how do you take that into motherhood? As far as I know, you got a son. You feel me? So how is that raising a son, and you know what I mean, in today's world?
That shit.
it's still tough.
It's probably hard.
It's still tough because, parenting does not come with a manual.
Facts.
Damn sure don't. My daughter's
you
suspended every other week.
For
shit,
real.
I'm ready to whip her ass, bro.
And what's it?
Every other week, bro. Her little ass suspended. Shit ridiculous.
And it really don't matter what type of upbringing you have.
That's
like
a fact.
these people,
No, for real.
these kids,
Do what the
everybody
fuck
they
they
build
wanna
their
do.
own character. So fortunately, my kid is not like in the streets. He's a gamer, which is to me is even worse. But
Yeah. They be in like the Matrix and that shit or some shit, real shit. They be in the Matrix. They don't be tunnel vision
they
like
can't hear nothing.
For real.
Hey yo,
Niggas be pissing in a water bottle.
you feel me? Nigga got his own garbage can in the room. Like, I ain't leaving this motherfucker. You hear me?
Some little niggas got their own little fridge and everything. Yo, it's real shit. I know this little kid, he got a fridge in his shit. I said, this nigga shit lit. He got 2
Hey, yo.
screens.
I was on the phone with my girlfriend and shit. She talking to me about some real shit. So her son in the background going crazy. So I'm like, what the fuck wrong with him? She was like, he want to get home to play the game. So I'm like, you don't got no control over. Yo, the nigga started banging on the car window.
What?
Yo.
I said, yo, to play the game?
Nah, that's
That
how my
shit
nephew is with his
sick.
tablet, bro. He addicted to that shit. Real shit. He cannot live without it, bro. He will really like smack the shit out you if you try to take it.
Yeah, I remember I used
How old
to
is he?
fucking.
4.
I
Wow.
used to
Real shit.
motherfucking be excited to fucking rollerblade on the weekends.
Yeah, for real. Just go outside and play tag or
That's
something.
over.
You
It's
feel
curtains
me?
for that.
Shit ridiculous.
Niggas playing hopscotch and shit. Manhunt. Niggas don't run no more. They don't do
Niggas don't do nothing.
shit.
Niggas just sitting home on Instagram all day.
Niggas
That's
don't
life.
do it. Yo, for real. Reality is motherfucking virtual reality. That's
Real.
crazy.
Shit's getting real
That
out
shit
here.
crazy.
Whole world about to be in the Matrix soon.
That's a fact. So Dom, let's get a little,
Little
how-
spicy.
Yeah. How's your love
Spicy.
life? You got anybody in particular that
Yeah, what kind of guys?
that you
got?
claiming? Cause you feel me? Openly.
My love life is non-existent. I'm gonna say that.
No sneaky links. You sure you ain't got no sneaky links? You look like you got
look
at least like little 2, just for rainy days like today. You know? You feel
You
me?
feel me? I might need
that
something to
mean,
eat after this.
What that mean say? I got a little person that like to play house that be lying all the time.
Oh wow,
Alright.
makes sense.
We play house every now and again.
Alright. So Dom has been dealing with, a very life-changing situation. So if you watched her from years ago or, up until December, you've seen her traveling. The motherfucker's never in town. You got literally scheduled appointment to pick her up from the airport if you want to see her. You feel me?
You gotta get first dibs.
You feel me? You gotta get first. Like she's, you know what I
See,
mean?
that's
That
how I
type
know
of
you got
traveler.
sneaky links. When you're scheduled like that, you definitely got a few sneaky links.
You feel me? But in December, Dom was diagnosed with a triple negative breast cancer. And I don't know if anybody ever heard of it, but I never did. And when I got the news and I researched it, I was like, damn, like, you get what I'm saying? But, I'm going to let her touch on that, and we're going to get into that. So when you got the news about having cancer, like, how did that affect you?
Honestly, I've been, so I've known for a while that I carried a BRCA1 gene. What the BRCA1 gene is like a gene, a breast cancer gene. So since I was like 24, I've been getting yearly exams. So I felt like I was on point with making sure I was good. Every year, nothing came. I was in DR, putting on a swimsuit, and I feel a lump in my breast. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Mind you, I just finished doing the mammogram, and it came back good. So once I left, I went to the doctor, found out, and I just feel like I did all of this preventive shit in vain. Mm-hmm. Honestly, this me being transparent. Because if anybody see me now, it's like, oh, I'm so positive about it, but it fucked me up. Mm-hmm. Because everything in my life was going as planned, and I always felt like, oh, if you want to go get it to the bag, you got to make sure you do this, and that, and anything is within your limits, not even thinking about health. And that shit slowed me completely down. Right. Before even coming here, I was having a moment because it's like, I want this process to speed, but it's something that you have to have patience for. I've never sat still so long within these last 6 months. Like, it's driving me crazy.
Yeah, I bet. Shit.
And it's overwhelming because every time I talk to the doctor, I'm like, well, what we gonna do next? And he's like, you need to calm down because we have to go through this first, run tests, make sure this is good. Then we hit here, then we hit here. And it's overwhelming. So, triple negative, I've never heard of it either. If I did hear about it, okay. So when I found out about the gene, the options were to get yearly testing. So you can either get yearly testing, you can get put on a medication, a preventive medication, which would be a cancer medication that you would be taking it even though you don't have cancer. Yeah. Wasn't doing that. And the third option was to get a double mastectomy, which is to cut off both breasts, and then they give you like an implant or whatever so basically when you take off both breasts, it leaves no room for the breast tissue to grow. I mean, the cells to grow on the breast tissue. So literally it's just skin and implant. And at that time, when they do that to you, you don't have no nipples. They just look crazy. And I was 24 and I'm like, not married yet. Like, I'm not ready for that type of thing. But if I knew anything about triple negative, I probably would have did it earlier than late. Because with triple negative, some of the key things is color people, so Spanish people, black people, people under 40, and people who carry the BRCA1 gene. So I fit the whole thing. Yeah. If I knew that, I would have been like, okay, because every year my mom's oncologist, because she had breast cancer before, so I was close with her oncologist. He's my oncologist now. Every year he'd be like, have the baby so that you could get the breast taken off or whatever. And I kept saying, whatever. I'm traveling, doing everything I want to do. As long as the mammogram's coming back clear, I feel like I'm in the clear. And then this happened. So, yeah, that's my life right now. I've been dealing with it for the past 6 months. And like I said, it's a slow process. I just don't let it get the best of me. Did y'all know before I got here?
Nah, I ain't never know.
Could you tell?
Nah.
You see?
You look like a strong woman. I'm glad you're still pushing through, like, for real.
The only difference is that I, like, dropped some weight, but I was trying to lose weight anyway.
Yeah, don't even stress that. It's a blessing you're still here, you pushing through. You just look towards the future. Like.
So what's the biggest thing right now helping you get through?
Oh, my support system is, like, A1. She's actually a part of that support system.
That's dope.
This girl had me crying all the time with all of the things that she does for me. The appreciation, I appreciate you so much.
Listen, don't get me emotional with this.
We don't need the tears. We don't need the tears.
But honestly, I feel like coming out, number one, was helpful because I was like, you know what? I didn't want people to create a narrative for me. And it's like once I found out, I couldn't eat good, the nausea, all the side effects started kicking in. So I just was like, nobody about to be like, she getting skinny, she's sick. Like, I didn't want to suffer in silence. So I said, you know what? I'm going to come out, I'm going to tell. Doing that, the amount of support I've received, like outside of my immediate, is like crazy. So I'm grateful for doing that. My immediate support system is important. And I'm even able to help other women who going through it. There's so many girls that reached out to me who never told nobody, and they wish that their experience was different, you know, battling with it or whatever. So, like, that's really what helps.
That's dope
like,
that you would be there to support them as well. You know, shit, help them keep pushing through.
The crazy thing is, because when I post her, it's some female that I know that I didn't even know was going through the same thing. Like, she completely, you know what I mean, lost all her hair. She got the double mastectomy already, and she, you know what I mean, posting regular, like, you know what I'm saying? But when I post Dom on my story, she was like, yo, I'm proud of her. I'm like, whatever. She was like, yo, I just went through the same thing. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like she said, people do it in silence, you know what I'm saying? So you really never know what somebody going through, you feel me? So always be, you know, mindful of that.
Right, and you never know how much support you get until you say something. Because honestly, at first I was like, I wouldn't say anything because I'm used to being the person that helps everyone. Even with a busy schedule, I'm the one that pull up and show up. So I was like, what if they don't show up for me? In my mind, mentally, that's what I'm thinking about. What if they don't show up for me?
Because you don't expect people to always be you or have the same intentions and
right,
shit.
but it was it's been really good.
Man, too much support. Like, motherfucker, leave me alone for a few days.
I stopped making up shit. I just posted that on Instagram.
But sometimes people need that. Sometimes people need that.
No, it's important for sure.
So how has it been with like, you know, do guys try to use that as a crutch, like to get closer to you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to be there for you
like
with, you know what I'm saying? Like some creepy shit.
No.
You can't. Don't say no.
No. What I will say is my lineup. All right.
She said my lineup.
Wait, no sneaky link, dog.
She said my lineup. She the coach, huh? She said my lineup.
No. All right. No.
You feel me?
She said
my lineup.
Wait.
No, don't take that shit back. I want you to slow mo that shit.
No, before this, I was single. I'm still single, right? But before this, like the type of people that was on my body, like the lineup was crazy. I had a lot of options. Now, those options, they changed because I feel like people are looking at me like she's sick or whatever. So they can't get that out of their head that I'm sick. So a lot of things have changed in terms of how certain guys approached me or like was around.
Yeah.
Now people are meeting me like I may be on the explore page or something, and it might not even be cancer related because, you know, I still enjoy my life.
As you should.
So they might see that I was out at a brunch or something, and they'll approach me, and a lot of them don't even know that I'm battling with something. So I feel like I've met a few people, and then once I tell them, it's like
we kind of feel bad for you, like
they kind of feel like
you delicate type shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nah, let them know you still thugging it out.
Right.
Real shit.
It's kind of weird. I don't even know how to really explain it. But I've met a few people, and it's like we'll text a few days, and it'll be like, "Oh, how you feeling? How's this? How's that?" And it's like, I think that ideally nobody want to be with a sick person or a person that.
Yeah, listen, respectfully.
That's how I feel.
That's not true though.
I don't know.
Hey, listen, I know somebody who said they eat your ass. Why you sick? I'm keeping 100. Am I lying?
You ain't lying.
Am I lying?
You ain't lying.
I ain't lying. I'm just saying. So everybody ain't looking at you like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? It is like reality is that's, you know what I'm saying, what you're dealing with. But it's some niggas. Yeah.
With the shits. Literally. Shit.
Well.
But, yeah, man. So,
I got a question. Have you ever had to fake an orgasm for a dude? Cause me and her was chopping it up the other day, right? And we was like walking to the car talking about it. And I was telling her my experience. Like sometimes I gotta do that just not to hurt a bitch feelings. Cause you know, I got pride. You get what I'm saying? Just like a nigga do. You feel me? Everybody got pride.
So what would be the grounds for faking it if her shit is like?
I just feel like it's been like 25 minutes. I'm sweating bullets. I'm thirsty as hell. My body tired. I ain't nowhere near about the nut. I'm tapping out. Real shit.
Oh, just make noise.
Yeah, just I mean, throw a little spit on the head or something real quick. You feel me?
I'm checking for the pulse.
She getting spicy. She said she checking for the pulse.
No, you can feel it. You can
smart.
feel it.
Smart.
No, you can feel it. Unless you
can feel it. Not everybody else.
Yeah, for real. Right. Some chicks don't even know it. They threw it down. I mean, in my head like this bitch got me fucked up. Shit was trash.
Have I ever faked one?
Definitely. Don't say you haven't.
I have, but not. I have, but on terms where like I wanted it to be over because it was taking too long.
So it's faking.
Yeah, same
shit. Shit was
ass. That's what we saw.
No, it wasn't that it was ass. It was good, but it was like if I bust the initial nut or 2 or 3, like. After a while, I'm tired and I'm.
Nah,
so I ain't talking about like the better thing. I'm talking about the first one. You gotta fake the first one.
No, it's some people I don't know what they be on, but they be going for a long time.
It be the Henny or the perks.
Fucking with them drug addicts.
Or them alcoholics. Shit, one or the other. Shit, sober niggas don't last long.
Nigga on 3 perk 30s.
That perk ain't nothing to fuck with though. Real shit, I ain't even gonna lie.
Well, I don't know about all of that, but he could have been on something.
Yeah, I'm telling you, definitely was. Cause that one, a Henny.
Maybe the Henny. Maybe
yeah, see, the Henny, that shit, how you going for a minute.
But it's a common thing. All girls, I'm sure all girls done it before.
Oh. Well, maybe the gay world's a little different. Yeah. Maybe the gay world a little different. I ain't never experienced that. Nobody's fake. I know.
First of all, I don't think they could fake that.
I'm about to say I know. Ain't no faking.
Well, yeah, with y'all,
but maybe they can fake. They can't fake with me. Is all I'm saying. Ain't no fucking faking.
Nah, facts. I go off
no,
the
but
body.
like
You feel me? I go off what the body tell me, not what your words saying, none of that. You feel me? Like that's what most dudes don't do.
Like the other day, motherfucking Gia Casey and DJ Envy had an interview, and she said basically she be faking nuts for the nigga, like you know what I'm saying? And he was like proud, like telling her, like speaking the mic, like you know what I'm saying? But like
really,
yeah, like
that's sad.
I feel like that's a little crazy.
Word. Especially if you married.
He said
she definitely.
He said I know she be. I assume she be. You know what I mean? Having orgasm because I hear it. What I said that's cheating. Like you really don't know female body. If you saying you heard it, that's crazy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, like so anybody could moan. Like that's crazy.
Was it? Yeah, like you
like,
said. You heard what though?
That's what he said. Like, he said he heard.
Got to be a moan. Can't be he heard the pussy.
Yeah, like that shit.
That makes no sense at all.
I don't know.
It had to be right. Just
like, what you hear, bro?
You could OD though with the moaning and make it seem like
exactly. And some chicks
you can even put a little wiggle in it. Like
some
you
chicks
really
get a little too dramatic too. You feel me? Like that. Like I just be sitting there looking like, bitch, stop playing with me, like for real. Cause some of them be a little too extra. Like I ain't even moving. You over here, like get your stupid ass. Oh shit. That shit is crazy.
I mean, but there's always where you just after it's done, they be like, you know that you be like, yeah, I did. You know, and damn well you didn't. Mm-hmm. But it's still was a good session. Niggas be tired.
We getting old too. Shit. Fuck that.
Niggas doing a lot of niggas be doing a lot of you know, like before my nigga was like, my bitch can't get pregnant. Nigga, you drink a bottle of Henny every day. You pop pills. Nigga, it ain't her, it's you, my nigga.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And you gotta have your body get pregnant with. You go deal with somebody else and get pregnant just like this.
Nah, facts though.
Sometimes they just don't match.
Yeah, some people bodies don't match, like you said.
That's a fact. That's even with even with you know just regular sex. That's how bitches be smelling and shit. Yeah, that nigga ain't. Yeah, shit don't match up.
Nah, for real.
Throwing a pH off. Yeah, that shit ain't right. You feel me? Bitches. That's why I don't know. Niggas be thinking pussy smell like fish. That's not how pussy smell.
Nah, hell no.
Yeah, I swear to God, when niggas would correlate fish with that's not a good correlation.
You met somebody that said that?
Yeah, I know mad niggas that say pussy.
For real.
Yeah, but who you fucking is the question.
You fucking these sweaty ass bitches that be outside all day and don't wash their ass.
Smoking black and mild.
On perk 30s and shit. You feel me?
They be on some bullshit.
You drink some water, the fuck?
That shit ain't supposed to smell like nothing.
So, you said, you know what I mean, you still living your life and shit. So, you've been in 22 countries, right? Mm-hmm. So, how does a motherfucker see you in the club? How, you know what I mean? What type of nigga do you like as far as, like, you know what I'm saying? Because a regular nigga, clearly, how they approaching you, they can't take you 22 countries. So, yeah, your type of nigga, like, you feel me? What he got to be like?
Here we go with this.
Yeah, you living like a Beyonce lifestyle. I was talking about 22 countries.
I think that people see that and they think that I wouldn't like a regular 9-to-5 guy.
No, that's respectable.
Like, prime example, I was at my homegirl birthday brunch or whatever, and I seen a guy or whatever, and I watched him give me the eye or whatever. So then eventually somebody came to me and was like, "Yo, this guy over here like you." She was like, but I spoke to such and such was like, don't introduce him unless he got money. And I'm just looking like,
damn, so that's it.
Yeah, for real.
No, my friend on some shit like, if you ain't got no bag, don't come talking to her because it ain't go work. And come to find out,
he actually do got the bag.
He don't got the bag. I don't know what his bag is, but he's a police officer, so he has a career,
right,
or whatever. He got things going for himself, but off the rip, it was like, if he don't got money, don't talk to her. So if they have a perception of me that, like, you need to be able to afford her lifestyle, where I pay for all the shit I do. I don't have, like.
So you want a nigga for more of companionship than his bag, basically.
Huh?
You say you want more of a companionship than his bag.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't want no broke nigga though.
I'm not saying that. You feel me? Hell no.
But yeah, because let me tell you something. All these scamming niggas, all these rich niggas, they treat women like they're disposable. Because they know you a bad bitch. Here's another one. I got this. So,
true.
Oh, you don't want to talk to me? Fine. He gonna talk to this one because he know all of these girls are after the same thing. I don't want somebody that's gonna treat me like I'm disposable at the end of the day. And if that means that I can't be dating scammers and rich niggas, then
hey, you got some chicks be fucking it up for the real ones like you though.
I'm just saying.
Some of them, that's all they want. You feel me? Is a little bit of bread, and know what I mean, they want to go about their business.
Yeah, I'm that type. Like, how you doing? Good morning. How's your day going?
You want to attend
These scamming niggas is like, you doing the most. Like, like wait, hold on.
That's funny, yo.
So have you ever gave like a regular nigga a chance?
Oh, you got some inside scoop, You got some inside scoop, yo.
I'm just asking the question.
I can tell by that laugh. She
I'm
like,
saying, you ever gave a regular, you know, I don't know.
Oh God, I'll probably get some text messages after this, but I was with a bum ass nigga for like 5 years.
Oh, shit.
I ain't gonna hold you.
You heard that, right?
Hey, yo. 5 years. But yo, we just was talking about this though, right? They be the baddest bitches and they'll stay with.
Yeah, we just was
going through the motion. Yeah, it won't leave. Like, what the fuck?
Bitches get asking niggas asking bitches for $20 and shit like they trash.
Not my boy.
Sounds familiar.
See, that's crazy because we were just literally talking about that before you came in, yo.
I wonder if his name is the same.
Probably shit. They probably cousins. Shit. His cousins. Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Record it back.
Yo, that's crazy. I'll be there if I asked a chick for $20.
Yo, everybody used to be like, how he get her? How did you end up with him?
It was the dick.
No. It was good. It was good, but no.
So what made you stay with him so long?
He knew how to play victim a lot. Psychologically, he was fucking up my brain, and I felt like.
And you got a good heart. So
I felt like.
T.
Got it.
We would. I don't know. I felt like I could fix him, and Basically.
That's deep. That's that psychological.
Yeah, you can't fix a grown ass man.
Yeah,
I mean, that was his mama
obviously.
job for real.
Yeah, he had a lot of childhood traumas, and he shared a lot of them with me, and I just was trying to help him overcome that shit, and it just.
And in turn, it was fucking you up.
Oh, big time. He's fucking around with all kind of crazy, dusty. It was horrible. I don't want to talk about that.
Look, she had a flashback.
I exposed myself right now. Like niggas don't even know I dealt with a bum ass nigga for 5
That's
years.
the whole point.
But it was a lesson learned because I would never, ever. Any signs of that, you're done. It's quiet.
Nah, I feel that's some bullshit. You
Yeah,
can't
what
be
you
fucking
said.
with these broke ass niggas.
It's quiet. Well, Dom, you feel me? You've been a great guest.
Or dope guys.
I appreciate you for showing up.
Thank you.
Late and all,
both
but
do.
she showed up.
Word. I showed up.
Could have been anywhere in the world, but you here with us. Appreciate
Word.
that. You know what
I was like, I hope this don't get canceled because I'm going to St. Martin on Wednesday, so
See,
I wouldn't be
Oh,
here.
see, look.
Feel me? And she still
Listen, I'm trying to be back
It's probably like her third
outside.
time too. Sometimes I'm going to St. Martin.
third time. You said this your third time going to St. Martin.
No, I got family there, so
That bitch live in St. Martin. You hear me?
That's
I
crazy.
lived in St. Martin, and I go like I used. Well, this
Every month she goes.
not she growling 5 times a year, but this is gonna be my first time for this year since the cancer stuff happened. It's like 5 times.
Bro, that's
Bro,
what
you'll
it's
call her
actually
phone.
been though, bro.
You'll call her
St.
phone.
Martin's,
Like,
like,
she's
other
like,
than-
I think I need some sun. Yeah, I'm gonna go to St. Martin. Like, bitch, where you at? At the
Yeah, just
airport.
like mad fluent with it. Like, yeah, it's regular.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She think it's 5 times. It's way
Yeah,
more
I
than
need
5
your
times.
life, man. I'm tired of Jersey.
That's a fact.
Well, thank you guys for having me. I got
Word.
flies. Thank
Happy
you.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, definitely, yo.
Enjoy your weekend. Be safe.
Okay. It's
Shout
been
out to
real.
y'all for tuning in. You feel me? Make
Facts.
sure y'all check us out next week.
This is the conclusion, episode 2. You heard?
Facts.
Peace.